Hey guys, it's RocketHouse54 here, and in the second day of 25 Days of RocketHouse, I'm going to be doing a movie review on Ted, the first one. Because the second one hasn't come out yet, and I already did a review on that. So if you're wondering if I've seen Ted 2, go and check out my review for that. It's in my movie reviews playlist. So now, the movie's directed by Seth Macfarlane and stars Mark Wahlberg as John, Seth MacFarlane as Ted, Mila Kunis as Lori, Joel McHale as Rex, Giovanni Ribisi as Donnie, and Jessica Barth as Tammy Lynn. Um, so basically, the story of this movie is John. When he was a kid, he would get like bullied quite a bit, and then one day on Christmas, he gets like this teddy bear, and then basically like when you push his chest, it says "I love you," and basically like he becomes best friends with it, and then one night he wishes, "I wish you could really talk to me," and then the next day his wish actually comes true because he's like looking for the bear, and then the bear actually talks to him, and his parents are like freaking out, and they're like, what the hell is happening? But then like after a while they believe him, and Ted's like becoming so famous, and like even through all his popularity, he's still become friends with John, and even like 27 years later they're still friends, they're still living together. John has a girlfriend now, played by Mila Kunis, and yeah, and so then basically like a bunch of stuff starts happening, like but then like you see like Ted kind of starts to interfere with John's life, like his girlfriend wants him out, like not John out, his girlfriend wants Ted out, and like so Ted's got to like move into a new apartment, and he's got to like get a job. And the job that he gets is like the manager is completely messed up in the head. Like I swear that guy has problems. But so yeah, that's basically the plot of it. There's some really, really, really funny moments in here. I remember laughing a lot when I first saw this. I actually first saw this on my birth. Was it my birthday? Wait, did I see this or did I see the interview on my birthday? No, wait, I saw the interview like a few days before my birthday, I think, and I saw Ted on my actual birthday. I remember that was the first time I ever watched this movie, which was on my birthday, because my parents finally let me watch it for the first time. I watched it on Netflix, and I absolutely loved it, and my friend told me about it, and he said he really liked it, and I ended up liking it so much that I got the Blu-ray of it. So yeah, it's a pretty funny movie. Like, honestly, if you were a fan of Family Guy, you will absolutely love this movie. Um, yeah, so like I don't want to really like spoil anything, but there are some extremely funny moments in this. And this also includes in here the unrated version, which is 7 minutes longer. I noticed some changes, like there's a couple changes in the beginning, like when it says Boston children gathered together and beat up the Jewish kids. There's some added dialogue there, and also there's a kind of an extended scene where John's parents are in the kitchen in the beginning, and there's also like yeah, there's like there's definitely some changes in here. Like there's kind of an extended scene near the end. They have like some kind of like some like alternate scenes, like the Thunder Buddy scene. Well, like the Thunder song's not really that different, but when John gets scared by the thunder, there's some changed dialogue there. There's added swearing in this, just so you know. That's basically like that's basically most of the changes in the unrated version. But yeah, this also has on here some deleted scenes, and also how they did the motion capture technology for Ted, which I thought was very, very cool. They showed this one thing, like Seth MacFarlane said in the behind the scenes thing on here. He said that this one thing that he thought he was gonna have to, well, like what he did was he thought he was gonna have to wear like this It was like this unitard that he would have to wear for the motion capture technology, because he actually did the movements for Ted in this movie, and he voiced him, which, just so you know, the voice for Ted sounds a lot like Peter Griffin from Family Guy. And even in one point in the movie, he says, "Oh, come on, I do not sound that much like Peter Griffin." Like, he actually says that in the movie. But yeah, so, crap, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, it just completely just blanked my mind what I was gonna say. Um, oh yeah, the motion capture technology for Ted in this movie, basically Seth MacFarlane was gonna have to wear a unitard, and apparently, like, it would be really, really, really hot in it, but then, I think, like, one of the producers of the movie told him about this, he told him about, like, like, these straps that you put on your clothes, and you do that, which he said in the video, it's not the most comfortable thing ever, but at least I wouldn't have to wear, like, the unitard. And also, like, one of the funniest things in that video was, like, during the dinner scene, it showed, Seth MacFarlane wearing the straps, and he had, like, this huge wine glass just, like, drinking it. It was so funny. But yeah, if I'd complain about one thing in this movie, it's the 9/11 joke, they say. Now, normally that wouldn't really bother me, because, I mean, like, yes, terrorism is not funny. Sorry if that came out wrong. I mean, like, terrorism is not funny at all, but, like, normally those jokes don't really get to me, unless, like, I know a family member that's, like, died in that, then it would offend me, but, like, the thing that kind of, like, the 9/11 joke in this doesn't really offend me that much, but it's just making me wonder why the hell they would put it in here, because I'll give you a good reason why. Mark Wahlberg and Seth MacFarlane were both originally gonna board the first plane that crashed into the Twin Towers. But Mark Wahlberg didn't go on the plane because he decided to drive there, then fly later. And Seth MacFarlane was gonna go on the plane, but he missed his plane by like 20 minutes because his travel agent told him the wrong time, and they wouldn't let him board. And yeah, so it just kind of bugs me that they would put that joke in there, especially from what they from what happened, what could have happened. I mean, but the thing is, so many, like, one of my friends has, like, been telling me, oh yeah, well, it's not their fault, it's the writer's fault. Seth MacFarlane also wrote this movie. He directed it, he did the screenplay for it, he produced it, he wrote it, and he starred in it. So, yeah, he also wrote this. So, like, I don't know, like, it just kind of bugs me that they would put that in there. Sorry for that, like, rant there, but, you know, like, there were some lines in this movie that didn't really make any sense, like, kind of like during the dinner scene, when Ted's girlfriend is, like, lashing out. One of the lines just makes no sense, because it's not even possible. But, yeah, Ted's girlfriend in this movie, she's kind of like the stereotypical dumb blonde girl. Well, she's not really that dumb, but, like, you could totally see her playing a dumb blonde chick. Sorry, guys, I just heard, like, this noise that kind of scared me. I kind of thought it was, like, my mom or something. But I don't think it was. Well, no, it wasn't. It came from outside. But anyway. Oh, in this, crap. Oh, yeah, I forgot for a second, then I remembered. And then, like, she could also, like, you could also, like, kind of see her, like, being, like, the bitchy, like, angry type, like they couldn't have picked anybody better for Ted's girlfriend's role. It's quite funny, and she's even more of a bitch in Ted 2, just so you know. Like, she's even more pissy in Ted 2. Which I know a lot of people didn't even really like Ted 2 that much. Like, it got 49% on Rotten Tomatoes. This one got, like, 61%. Also, something that's cool is that as of 2012, Ted is the highest grossing R-rated comedy of all time. which I think the place that it took before that, the movie that had the place before was The Hangover. But yeah, so I thought Ted was an extremely funny movie. I would have liked it a lot better if I had saw it when it first came out, because I know I would have laughed a lot more, but I wasn't allowed to because my parents were quite strict about the movies I'd watch. But now it's like I can almost watch anything basically. Um, now the last thing before I close this off, you're probably wondering, yeah, well, you said like it could just be a movie review or it could be a movie with Christmas scene in it. You're like, this is just a normal movie review. Well, no. The main reason I wanted to review this was because of the Christmas scene at the beginning, because this does take place at Christmas near the beginning. That is why I decided to review this movie. But all in all, Ted is a very funny movie. If you are a fan of Family Guy and American Dad and all that stuff, you will have a great time with this movie. You will laugh a lot. So, yeah, I highly recommend you check this out. And I'm going to give Ted a B+. So, guys, let me know what your thoughts on this movie are. Like, down in the comments below. And also, what kind of movies you guys want me to see. Just, like, let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to review them. And I know this is a really long video. Like, this is my longest movie review yet. The longest one before was my review of the new Poltergeist. But this is the longest review. So I'm very sorry that this is, like, a really long review. But, yeah, so great movie. Check it out if you're a fan of Family Guy and all that stuff. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe for more content. And remember, you guys, whenever drinking and smoking weed with teddy bears, say no to drugs.